Today I'm going to show you guys a defense with some setups that I've been using for a long time in Madden. You can make it work in Madden 22 Next Gen. However, you have to be really careful on Next Gen. On Current Gen, it works really well. So if you're on Current Gen, everything that I show you today is going to work perfect. In Next Gen, you got to be a little bit more careful with the zones and everything behind you. Before we get into today's video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, become a member of the Wolfpack. Full defensive scheme is coming to the members section. And it's going to be from a different formation, a new one that I've been using, and you're going to like it. However, this one right here is still really good. It's just I've grown to like the one that I've been using to compete the top 10 in regs right now. So nickel 335 from the multiple defense playbook. We just got to make some substitutions right here in our personnel. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take Humphrey out of the cornerback position, and we're going to put our fastest corner in this position. So Westry, it should automatically move Humphrey to the outside. Let's make sure they did. Yeah, okay, they did. Then we're going to go ahead and put Stevens in this position, and we're going to go ahead and move Queen to the right position, take forward out, move Queen. So fastest linebacker, which is 89 speed, Stevens in the middle. And then on the left side right here, who do we got? We have a middle linebacker. You could put your next fastest safety. Like, I would recommend putting all safeties, but Queen's 89 speed faster than my strong safeties, bro. So I'll just put Levine here. And you look at your pass rushers. Pass rushers got Campbell. That's perfect. I got Williams and I got Wolf. Now, I'm going to take Wolf out and I'm going to put Houston because he's got higher block shedding, higher everything as far as being able to play on the line like that, which is crazy to me, but he's really good. So we'll go ahead and keep him in the lineup this way, and the name of the play is going to be Tampa 2. Now, follow my lead, man. I'm going to lead you guys to the promised land. Let's just go ahead and just pick verticals for this right here. Okay, so base setup. In your coaching adjustments, because they don't allow you to do it here, and for some odd reason in practice mode, you can't pull up coaching adjustments, but you want to set your hard flats to 5. Okay, so whether you shade down or shade up, they're going to play within a 5-yard distance of the actual cloud. So if you don't play hard flats, let's say you shade up, the zone break from that corner will still feel like he's playing a hard, but he's playing a cloud. So it's just a weird thing that's in the game right now. And you can check it out yourself. Now, you'll see why I put Westry in this position, because he's a 94 speed corner. He's the guy I want to use her. 94 speed, 91 acceleration. Bro, this guy can run around everywhere on the field. Now, the base setup, and you have to be careful with cover 2. Madden 22 Next Gen is not really a game that you can continuously run the same defense over and over. You're gonna have to mix it up, okay? If you haven't figured that out by now, that's why a lot of the players that are using Mike Blitz 3 in like tournaments, they're not making it far, or they're getting kicked out quick because they're still sticking to that old formula. It's not how it works anymore. If they don't patch the game and make it better, you're gonna have to come with defensive looks better. And you know what, in all honesty, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the chess match. I like to be on defense to where I have to do something different. It actually helps you learn a lot more and just, you know what I mean, do different things instead of the same thing like we're used to. Okay, so this one right here, you don't need to baseline on this defense because I really want the alignment there as long as it's there. Okay, so right here, we see a trips formation. What do I want to do? I have different options. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shade underneath. If I shade underneath with the 5-yard adjustment, I'm still cool. Next thing I'm going to do, I have 2 choices. Since I'm going to use a Westry anywhere I want on the field, I could do whatever I want with these 3 guys in the back. So one, you can man up the tight end, you can man up Y, and you can man up B like this, okay? And then all you'll have to do is watch over the middle of the field. So now we can run a 3-man up setup. You can QB contain, so in case a quarterback wants to roll out. However, remember, contains aren't that great in this game. And then we can play sticks. So this is another adjustment people aren't using with their cover 4s and stuff. Wire triangle, LB for sticks, okay? All that does is make the zones play a little bit better. So if you didn't know that, there it is. Now we're just gonna watch the running back, make sure there's no angle routes or whatnot. And you can let the play right out. We'll have people manned up. I'm going to watch the drag here, watch over the top. He's got really just this guy over here, but I'm playing a hard flat. Now you can actually, if you want, you can man up the running back. So we could do the same thing. Spread the line, QB contain, shade underneath. Now we can man up the running back if you think that your opponent is going to be looking for him. And then you can man up just different people. Give your opponent different looks. Don't be manning up the same people all the time, because all he's going to do is he's going to start to learn what you're doing with your defenses. So right here, watching this guy, nobody else open. He's got to throw it away. We got it pretty much clamped down. Now, where you are weak, I'm going to try to show you guys, okay? I'm not going to play. Where you are weak, I'm just going to leave the hard flats in a press, okay? This is why you really don't want to press in this game. because let's see if he finds it. Let's see if he finds the weakness. I know some of you already know the weakness. He sees it exactly right there is where the weakness is. You don't want to press too much in Madden 22 Next Gen for that simple reason. So how can you slow that down? It's simple, okay? When we press, you can press and then put X. You bring up your quick adjustments, wire triangle twice, select X Humphrey, left stick up for outside third like this, okay? Boom. And now what you can do is you can actually take this guy and put him on the cloud flat that he was on. So now you have that. Then you can go ahead and man up the inside two receivers and then use your queen, which is our 89 speed linebacker. I do this a lot in my gameplays, man. I'm telling you guys, I try not to use the same person a lot. I try to mix it around just so my opponent can see that I'm gonna be anywhere on the field when he snaps the ball, and try not to move around too much with your user, man, okay? If they don't have identifier, don't tell them where your user is. Once you spot the user, they're gonna start looking for routes away. So you can go ahead and press now with these two zones on the field, okay? Now, where are you weak? That tight end goes on a post, right? You have to watch the tight end. This is gonna be your call. The running back's just gonna have to go free, and hopefully that this cloud flat, if I would have put this cloud flat to a 5, I'm just gonna play hard flats, okay? Because I would rather put them to 5, play hard flats, so I know he's playing a little bit further back, but then jet down to what's about to happen to us right here. So boom, there goes the tight end. I'm just gonna follow the tight end right here in the middle of the field. He's got running back, he's gonna have to run, throws it away. We still got it clamped up, man. So you're seeing now he can't do that in a press. Now, another thing you can do is you can come back to Westry, which would be your user, and then you can make what's called a cover 3 cloud out of this. And the way I would do that is I would go ahead and take X and put him on an outside third. Then you take Elliott and you put him on an inside third, and then put this guy, leave him right here in a deep zone. And now you have what's called pretty much a cover 3 cloud. Now you'll notice that you don't have a cloud on the left side, so you go ahead and put Levine back there, shade down or shade over the top. Now we have a cover 3 cloud. Now remember, if he's running verticals, he can kill you. You know what? Let me just, for you guys to see what verticals can do. If Aaron Rodgers is smart enough, I'm not going to use her that side. But just so you know, if someone's running verticals against this cover 3 shell, 18, maybe Adams right here, depending on who he picks. One of the 2 inside receivers is going to be open. He should be able to dot me up with those 2 guys. Let's just see. Boom, boom. Is he gonna throw it? Is he gonna throw it? He's not gonna throw it. So right here, we didn't play the hard flat. You pay for those mistakes. If you don't play the hard flat, try to hit stick as much as you can, because fumbles are crazy gangster this year. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some pressure you can send out of this one, bro. Also, you know what? I forgot, homies. My bad. Let me show you the base setup of this play, because I didn't even show you guys it. The base setup is going to be this base aligning, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and just take our Stevens and put him on a middle blue. So the middle blue is actually called a middle third. That way we have the middle of the field covered. We have deep zones covered, but remember, you are very, very weak, susceptible. Did I say it? Is it susceptible to outside street plays, one play tutties? You have to be careful, man. Know what you're doing, okay? Just do your best. It's hard, but you're gonna blend this in with other defenses that I show you throughout the year. You're gonna create your own little scheme. However, the full defensive scheme will be in the member section from the 335 Sam. So just so you guys can see, we should have everything covered. We play hard flats. The only thing he can hit is that outside route on the left side. Let's see if he actually hits it without the press. I'd actually be impressed if he does it without the press. I don't think he does. That's a 3-man rush. We can come over here and try to make a play, but aggressive catch is going to cook you regardless. So you see, I didn't have pressure there. That actually brings me to my next point, a pressure play. Okay, so that's what we need next. Now they added a new thing in Madden 22. We can run loop crash 3, and I'm going to flip the play. I'm going to flip loop crash 3, which is cover 2. Okay, we'll run the same thing, and this is what we want to do. Okay, so right here, what we're going to have, who we have, Westry's on this side is really what we want, because we want our fast corner coming in. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to shift the D-line. This is the new thing they added. We press RB or R1, left stick to the right for the shift the defense. Let me go ahead and get to my D-pass. Now we're going to see, well, the linebacker should have shifted and they didn't. So we're going to have to rerun the play. Let them snap the ball. We'll get back to it. So you can see what happens with this pressure when I set it up. It's actually pretty decent. I use it a lot in the gameplays. I think I put a gameplay out there with this blitz, actually. So we're going to go ahead and press RB, R1, left stick to the right for shift. That's going to bring them down to the right. We're going to move the D-line back by pressing left on the D-pad, left stick back to the left, and then crash them out. Left on the D-pad, right stick up for slant outside. Now, Me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and use her Levine. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and send X on a streak. Now, this is more ideal when they need a lot of yards and you want to send the pressure, and then you could take Stevens and put him on a middle third. Now, you're gonna play a hard flat. Now, my user is gonna go from middle to left side of the screen in case there's like the drag. So this tight end is gonna be a bailout route for him. I already know it. That's what I'm looking for. Anything that's gonna be shallow, light, boom, stay with the tight end, stay with the tight end, stay with the tight end, and the pressure gets there a lot faster, and it should actually come in. I don't know why it's not coming in. But that happens in Madden where sometimes they're not going to come in. If you want to make sure it comes in, just bring Westry a little bit further out here. Bring the line back, crash them out. You can even put yourself on a blitz. Put this guy on a middle third. Boom. So now we have outside third and middle third. We have the whole left side of the field open. If he wants to try to challenge my user and throw something quick, he can. But that's what I'm there for. I'm going to play a hard flat in case the running back goes on a table. And if the tight end goes on the corner route, you got to be careful unless you set those hard flats to 5, man, in coaching adjustments, which we can't do in practice mode. So we just got to rock with it. Play up here, wait here, and Westry's free. It's just he's not able to get past these defenders. So all right, here we go again. We're going to go ahead and shift the line to the right, bring them back, crash them down. Let's go ahead and bring Queen and Westry off to the side this way. Crash them out. I'm going to crash them out and shade underneath. Now, you're gonna have to be quick with the adjustments, man. I really can't help you there if you can't get it. I'm gonna put myself on a zone, but stay here on the line. That way I back up whenever the ball snapped. Boom, come this way. And the pressure is just, it's really good for loop crash. So there it is, man. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you drop a like on today's video. Use these setups that I showed you wisely. Use them when you need them. Try to adjust and adapt to what your opponent's running. Try to take away certain looks. If he's a short thrower, take the short routes away. If he's a deep thrower, take the deep routes away. If he's a medium thrower, you take the medium routes away, man. It's just like that. Focus on that and you'll get better instantly. Love you guys.